Sonya, are you married now? And the reason that we got married was because brain rot. Hi. I asked you guys to ask me questions on Instagram, and I'm gonna be going through some of these questions to see if they make me want to talk about something that I've been already wanting to talk about for a long time. So there are some loaded questions in here, let me tell you. So the question is, Sonya, are you married now? And I always get little comments in my DMs from people that are a little bit confused every time I call him my boyfriend and not my husband because they heard somewhere that he was actually my husband. And honestly, it was just entirely my bad for having spoken about this at all. For those of you that don't know, I had a Russian-speaking interview with another YouTube creator, and in that interview I mentioned the fact that he was actually kind of like low-key my husband as of 2 months at that time. And the reason that we got married was because how much time you got, because this is a long story and I don't want you guys to get bored having to listen to this. This New Year's, it will have been 6 years that we are together. Basically from like the first year, we knew that we wanted to get married. It has also been 6 years that we don't physically live together. We're technically long distance, right? And I don't really love that. Obviously, we're trying to change that. Since we're both Canadian citizens, but I live in LA and I'm applying for my green card here, and I don't want to go back to Canada, obviously the only solution is him also getting a green card after I get mine. That's what I thought was supposed to happen. That's what my lawyer told me many years ago, that if I have plans to apply for a green card, I cannot be married, because if they see that I'm married, they're gonna reject me because they're like, that is another dependent, that is another person that the US government has to take care of, right? That isn't directly adding value to their economy, like I would be because I'm applying from like a working standpoint, right? So they had approved part of my green card, and I was just researching about this topic randomly one day, and I come to find out that everything that I knew was not true. Basically, if I were to do things the way that I was told I was supposed to do them, we can't live together for another like 5, 6, 7 years, because the US government has an enormous backlog of spouses of green card holders. It's way different if you're married to a US citizen, but I'm not a US citizen. So when I found that out and found out that the actual correct way to have done this was for me to apply for my green card from the very beginning, having already been married to him. And I freaked out because it was literally months until I was expecting my green card. So I call him and I'm like, okay, so basically like if we want to live together within the next couple of years, we have to get married like right now. So that's what we did. We went to a place in LA that just marries people. I can't believe I'm saying all this. I should have just never have said anything, maybe had said something in like 40 years just to be like, fun fact, but like this is not the way that things were supposed to happen. Obviously, I don't call him my husband, even though legally he is, because
the next couple of minutes of this video are sponsored by songmont. Roses are red, my songmont bags are blue. If you don't know what to wear this summer, I got ideas for you. Okay, look me in the eyes and tell me you didn't just fall in love with this sky blue mini song bag. Sure, she's small, but she's also impossible to ignore. Part of the reason that I love wearing blue bags is because of how frequently I wear light blue jeans and how harmonious and fun they look with all of my outfits. But to get technical on you for a moment, she's made of a plump, tumbled leather, which just means that the leather was spun in a machine with countless little stones, creating a soft leather with a beautiful smooth grain. You can carry her by hand or on the shoulder with a detachable strap. And when you want to set her down, the studs at the bottom protect her from stains and scratches. And the hardware, gold-plated and fade-resistant. Genuinely cannot wait to wear her with floral dresses and denim shorts all summer long. At least I mentioned that they also come in the cutest range of pastel colors, but I digress. The small chocolate bag in placid blue belongs to Songmont's chocolate collection, which, as you can guess, is inspired by the imprints on chocolate bars. And beyond how classic and elegant she is, she's also perfect for elevating everyday outfits, be it professional or casual, with secret compartments on the inside and on the back, which can easily fit a bulky iPhone Pro Max for quick access. A feature that I personally would die for when it comes to handbags, because not having a car also means juggling and carrying a million things in your hand. She's made with fine calfskin leather that's filled with a spongy composite to make her soft and pillowy to the touch. The vintage-inspired gold-plated hardware and the wonton ring on the front, which are all unique to the chocolate collection, are unique little touches that mean everything to someone who pays attention to detail, which is me. And the strap can be worn as a single strap on your shoulder, crossbody, or it can be doubled to carry the bag under your arm. For a more casual, everyday bag, I present to you the medium song bag in mint green, which similarly is made of a high-quality tumbled leather and features gold-plated fade-resistant hardware. But this time, not only does she come with a cute pouch for your cards, coins, and makeup that just snaps into place, a strap to wear her crossbody or over the shoulder, okay, versatile queen, but she can also fit an impressive amount. Camera, wallet, sunglasses, makeup, hair clip, iPhone, you get the idea. She's roomy. And she's practical, stylish, unique, and most importantly to me, she's not only going to last you a lifetime, but her leather will only get shinier and prettier with the years. just like you. Okay, let's get back to the video.
I don't call him my husband, even though legally he is, because I want him to propose to me. I want him to want to be my husband. I want him to want that role. I think there are responsibilities that come with being a husband and a wife. And no, I don't mean like making money or like cleaning the house and all that shit. That's not what I'm talking about. I feel like the relationship between those two people is like upgraded in that circumstance. And it's different, and I could probably expand on it if you guys are interested.
Hi, editing Sonya here. Ideally, you only get married once in your life, right? So I want to make sure that it happens the way that it's supposed to.
What is the main thing that you cry over? Let's actually answer that, I guess. What is the main thing that I cry over? I cry over the fact that I love my cat and I don't want her to ever be gone from me. I hate thinking about things like that, and I make people shut up when they bring that up to me, because I'm like, I'm gonna have to deal with those emotions eventually regardless. So why am I spending the time I could be spending not worrying about it? It hurts. Like, it hurts to think about. Or music. I will cry over really beautiful music. But I just feel really bad for my cat because I feel like I've been working and editing all week, so we're just gonna hang out together, okay? We're babysitting my cat together because I don't want her to get lonely and depressed. I don't know if this is a manifestation of my habit of overthinking, but I always am like afraid that my cat is depressed or like lonely and she needs a friend, and she doesn't act depressed, but like I look at her sometimes, I'm like, obviously she can't smile or like laugh, so I'm like depressed, and then I'm like, what am I gonna be like when I have kids? Relax. The next question is rando, but how did you find your apartments in LA? Did you go through a realtor or online site? I've never spoken to a realtor in my life. I'm just kidding. My actual landlord right now is a realtor. Don't know how that happened. I do not have a realtor. I just go on apartments.com, Zillow, Trulia, and that's pretty much it. Those are the main three that I use. The question is, do you like Teslas? Would you buy one? Knowing how stupid and unreasonable I am with my car purchases, I would buy one because it's cute, right? But every single person that I've spoken to that owns not one, but maybe even two Teslas hates it and tells me that it's the stupidest car in the world. I don't know if they're just saying that because they're like, yeah, I have a Tesla and it's so bad. I like hate it. Miss me with that bullshit. With my next car, I really want to be smart because my last car was a Range Rover. You can probably imagine how that went down, right? I usually buy cars because someone that I really like has a car like that. So I'm like, yeah, I should buy that. Can you guys hear the wind going through my brain? This person is asking me if I have whitened my teeth, and if I do, how often I whiten them. And yes, I have been using the Crest original like 3D whitening strips that everyone recommends on TikTok, and I bought because of that. And I've used them like probably 6 or 7 times. I leave them on for like 45 minutes while I'm editing. However, my dentist doesn't even speak English. She knew that I was using them and she told my boyfriend like, oh, see, this is why you should not do it yourself. This is why you should come to us. The top of my teeth have a filling on them and you can't whiten a filling. So it's gonna stay the same color and then your teeth are just gonna get whiter. Honestly though, I'm still happy with it. I think it looks better than it did last year, so I don't care. So there's one question that keeps popping up over and over again, and I honestly don't want to answer it because this question stresses me out, but I know that I have to. So what are my plans? You probably are thinking this is some like extravagant question. No, it's just like, what are your plans in life? Are you gonna go to school or like what, Sonya? There are so many different things that I want to learn and go to university for. And I always told myself that I would wait to get my green card and then I would go to school. So I got my green card. When am I going to school? So about that, if going to school is about getting a job that will pay you a steady income, will always be something that you can like fall back on if your career doesn't work out. At least you have this degree, right? Yeah, I don't think I need a degree to make money. That's the thing. I know I don't need one. And the other thing is I don't have a trust fund. I don't know how to work out the logistics of how do I afford going to college and at the same time continue to afford living alone and having to sustain my own life in a country that does not belong to me and where I have literally zero support from anyone, no family, barely any friends. It's like unfortunately just like not really balling out here, like that I have so much money that I can afford both living and, to be honest with you, I don't want to have to work 5 jobs and be in school at the same time. I don't want to do all that. I have been so stressed and overworked in my life. I wish university was free. I would be there tomorrow. I don't have any regrets about not going to university. On the contrary, I still think that I did the right thing for myself. Those were indeed like super unique circumstances that I don't think I could ever like express to someone else and they would be like, oh yeah, totally justified. I hope this makes sense, but I need to pay my bills and school doesn't pay your bills. However, what I really wish I could do is like just take specific courses of things that I'm interested in learning about. I also really want to go to school to learn Spanish. There is no reason for me to not already be a Spanish speaker, so we're gonna fix that and I'm gonna learn Spanish. Okay, somebody asked me how I organize my makeup. Right here, let me show you. Hi guys, so I am driving to the salon right now because it's been an incredibly long time since I've gotten my hair done. I currently don't have my hair extensions in, so if you saw the real me, you would cry. You wouldn't cry, but you would feel pretty sorry for me, I think. Anything that could have gone wrong has already gone wrong today. I just gotta say that getting around LA without a car, there's a special seat reserved in heaven for us. I assume. I hope, because this is one of the most difficult, frustrating, one of the most annoying challenges and hurdles that I've ever had in my life, is pretending like you have a car when you actually don't. I have two types of hair extensions with me, and I'm not sure which one I'm going to be dyeing my hair to match. So basically, we're gonna see what Katerina thinks, if she can convert my extensions into permanent hair extensions. Basically with my hair, I'm just doing highlights because my roots have grown out quite a bit. And because my modeling agent told me that I should get money pieces, which is basically what they call strip highlights that frame your face.
So this is 𝗂𝗶𝗃𝗺, a woman-owned salon in the Valley. One of the owners, Katerina, who's my stylist, is actually from Siberia and came to the US as a professional dancer, which I thought was so cool. Now, these are my hair extensions. These are my new 𝘂𝗶𝗹𝗺 clip-ons from 𝗂𝗶𝗹𝗺, which match my hair a lot better, and I was wearing in the beginning of this video. These are my Korean hand-tied braid extensions, which is my absolute favorite technique ever, but the hair does not match my hair color, and I am not going to dye my hair orange to match it. Like, it's just not happening. Unfortunately, she couldn't convert my clip-ins into a weft, so we basically just did my usual highlights and toner. What you are witnessing right now is called a root tap, a root smudge, or a root melt. And if you get highlights and your hairdresser does not do this to your hair, go find a new one, because this is the difference between high quality natural looking highlights and highlights that don't look blended to your root. You know what I'm talking about. And after she leaves the root tap on for 5 minutes, she then does a toner. So the entire process is full highlights, root tap, toner / gloss. Last time I got a more strawberry blonde kind of toner, but this time I wanted to keep it really neutral and sandy, and she absolutely nailed that. Then Katerina color matched me again in case I wanted to buy the hair extensions and then come back. And it is looking like I'm going to have to do that because I just can't do this whole hairless thing. Full long hair gives me so much confidence. It is just, it's not worth it to not have them for me, okay? Let me know if you guys have experience with 𝗂𝗶𝗹𝗺 hair extensions in the comments below. I'm thinking maybe tapes for my birthday, but we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted.
You know how people say like, get that fresh out of the salon feeling with our new 𝘃𝗶𝗃𝗺 ultrasound hairspray. Every time I listen to that, I'm like, what fresh out of the salon feeling? You mean the feeling of dread and feeling hideous and like whatever you asked for is not what you received? This is the fresh out of the salon feeling that all those commercials are talking about. If you need a new hairstylist or hair colorist in the LA region, every single person I know that also goes to her absolutely loves her as well. Thank you, Katerina. I am obsessed with you. I'm obsessed with the work that you do. I'll show you guys the inspo picture that I showed her to get this. I can't wait to get hair extensions back in because in general I just feel kind of bald, but I feel like my hair color is chef's kiss. Okay, let's go to Trader Joe's. You guys, look at these tulips. Look at these tulips. Look, they're like pink, but they're also orange. How cool.
If you watch this video to the end, please leave a comment to let me know so that I can show up to your house to give you a hug and personally thank you. You are the best. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.